All right, Schlockmeister fans, remember that William Shatner movie where he was dealing with the whales? Star Trek 4? No, it's not Star Trek 4. It's A Whale of a Tale from the early 70s. Let's watch. Our movie starts with little Joey. He's about 9, and he's trying to sneak into Marineland. Busted. Oh, look at that. Joey found a way to get in. And here he's going to meet Louie. That is Marty Allen.
Hi.
Hi, kid. Hey, you don't belong back here. You lost?
No. Yeah, lost.
Oh, lose your post, huh? Come on, I'll show you how to get out the...
Well, he befriends Louie a little bit, but then the guard catches him. But Joey can't stay away. He wants to work.
How did you get back in here again?
Can I help you unload the truck?
Why do you keep coming back in here? You're going to get in trouble.
I want to get a job here. I want to be like you.
Like me?
I want to work here at Marineland. I want to be a trainer. I like fish, and they like me.
So you're strong.
Here comes William Shatner. He runs the place.
Who's your new helper? Oh, he's my friend Joey. He wants to work here. You think we can get him a job? I don't know. We get applicants from all over the world. It takes a great deal of training to work here. You're kind of short, aren't you? Might as well do it, Doc. Give him a job, because we keep throwing him out and he keeps coming back in.
He decides to give him a job, but he has an ulterior motive.
It's been a test of security. I think if we work him as hard as we can, he'll get so sick of the place he'll never want to come back. You understand?
I got what you mean, Doc. I'll let him hauling fish up here, but he won't want to see another fish as long as he lives. Hey, Uncle. Hey, this is Joe.
Joey meets a dolphin named Pete.
Hi, I work here now.
Hey, would you like to give him a fish, Joe?
Sure.
Okay. Hey, why don't you come on out here and meet our friend? Okay, now come right there, Joe. Right there now. You just toss the fish into Pete's mouth. He won't hurt you, but he might accidentally close down. You see those teeth, huh? Now,
This film features a lot of footage from Marineland. Some of the shows they put on in the early 70s. Here's Joey's mom, Ann. She's a widow.
Why don't you go walk?
And Aunt Meg. She's a bitch.
About going all the way down there.
It's okay. They said so. Mom, it's okay with you.
Now go get washed up and quit bothering your mother. Go on, get. Oof.
Well, Meg plants the fear of God in Ann and basically says Joey shouldn't be working there. It's too dangerous.
Joey, dear, we feel that maybe you're a little too young to be working down there. I mean, with all those wild animals and everything. I mean, your Aunt Meg has enough to worry about as it is.
Bye.
Joey goes back anyway.
But you wanna talk to those who look right in your eyes. And now I realize.
Joey's mom comes to meet Doc. He's going to try to convince her that everything is safe down
This
there.
isn't an imposition, is it?
Oh, no.
My pleasure.
Pulls out the old Captain Kirk charm, too.
But can I show you around?
Yes, thank you.
9 o'clock at night.
Doesn't your wife object to such long hours?
No problem. I'm not married.
No.
Oh.
I guess it
Well, I
worked.
see that everything is very nice.
Very nice. Oh, Mom.
Well, everything is safe. Yes.
I think your mother feels it's all right for you to stay here, Joey. Right, Mrs. Fields?
Yes. Oh, gee, I guess I better grab a bite to eat and run.
I'll tell you what. I'll take you to the galley west. I know the maitre d' rather well. We can get served right away. See you later, Joey.
Mom, come back anytime. Just tell them you know me, and they'll let you in.
Hey, your mom's a good-looking woman.
Oh, I guess she's all right.
I think the doc thinks so, too.
You think so?
Oh, I know so.
Here we meet Andy Devine.
Sir,
He plays
Captain.
Captain Andy.
Speak up, boys, speak up.
I'm not really a sailor.
What? You're not a sailor and you wanted to sail on my vessel?
Well, I can learn.
So Andy takes Louie and Joey fishing.
You take me fishing, so I have my own sailing.
They're going to try to catch a shark to bring back to the Institute.
The ways of the ocean. Captain, please take me along.
And they catch one.
Well, I went out on the boat with Louis.
Meg is not happy that he went shark fishing.
The whole world. Well, in America, anyway.
All right, I believe you. Now go on.
Well,
He's got a
we
bucket
went out
full
on
of
the
shark
boat for sharks.
holes with the shark
Did
bit.
you catch any?
Boy, did we. One great big one bit right through this bucket on the deck. When we were trying to take him in the tank.
So now Meg
and
is
he broke
freaked
off
out
the
that he could have been
tip.
dangerous. Anyway, he explained to his mother that he wasn't allowed to be near the shark. The next day, Meg shows up though, because Joey forgot his
Take me home.
lunch
Don't
and
go
jacket.
where I went.
But Joey sees Meg and thinks, oh my God, she's going to come and take me away from Marineland.
Let's go back this way.
So he runs. He runs to the dock and jumps in a little boat. And away he goes. Screw you, Aunt Meg, you ain't taking me away from Marineland. Night falls and Joey hasn't returned.
Kept him at home. It's not their fault. Joey was just afraid. Afraid that we were going to take him home, that we weren't going to let him come back.
Joey's now lost at sea. But they have a plan. That boat is used in dolphin training. See where they're going with this?
Hey, Doc, Bob here has come up with an idea. You know the boat that the kid's using is the same one that we've been using in our testing with the dolphins.
What do you think?
Well, the dolphins have been trained to pick up the boat in this new test we have going on for down flyers.
Yeah, I think that idea. Go on.
The fog's gonna lift. We were getting some breaks, and with a little luck. What?
Sure enough, the dolphins succeeded.
Hey, the kid's okay. Hey, John, not okay. Hey, boy.
But summer has come to an end.
I guess I'll be seeing you for a while. But I'll be back on weekends. My mother and my aunt say I have to go to school. Even Doc thinks it's a good idea.
We're really gonna miss you down here.
You won't eat.
But after Joey leaves, one of the killer whales refuses to eat. This is the killer whale that Joey had befriended. He only liked Joey.
Dr. Fredericks said that they have a very sick whale on their hands.
My whale's sick?
He's not your whale, and yes, he's sick.
Well, he's my friend. I gotta go see him.
Joey goes to talk to the whale
Hi there, old fella.
and gives him a stern lecture.
Aren't you ashamed of yourself? You had everybody worried, and you wouldn't do your act just because you didn't feel like
Needless to say, it works. They decided to let Joey put Porky through his paces.
Okay, Joey, I'll tell you what, you're here for a great big bow, and here he comes at over 4 tons, Porky.
Incidentally, Porky was bought by SeaWorld a decade later and was renamed Shamu. romance brewing between Anne and Doc. But believe it or not, Aunt Meg apparently is smitten with Louie. Can you blame her?
Those killer whales? Are they going to let him run the whole show?
He's my nephew. I'm his Aunt May.
Oh.
Alright, let's talk about A Whale of a Tale, which I just finished watching. It's an old cable movie of mine. I saw it a few times back in the 80s. Ended up recording it on a VHS tape in the late 80s, early 90s. I think my fellow Schlockmeister, Jeff, found the movie on videotape and rented it and copied it, and that's where I got it from originally. The movie itself, actually, it's not a bad film for what it is. It's a family film, obviously. It was filmed in 1971, but not released until like 77, I believe. It sat on the shelf for years. Don't know why. It was filmed at Marineland in San Diego. Marineland was open from 1954 to 1986, I believe. Then it was bought out by SeaWorld. SeaWorld was going to keep it open, but instead they decided to take all the whales, all the animals, and put them down to SeaWorld, and they shut this place down 6 weeks later. So there you go. A lot of films were and movies and TV shows were filmed here in Marineland as well. This particular one, Whale of a Tale, like I said, early 70s this was filmed. Stars William Shatner as Doc. He runs the place. Marty Allen is his fisherman there. And Debbie, I forget her name, is the one who... Debbie Dalton plays Joey's mother. Scott Colton, I think, is the actor who plays Joey. Incidentally, the kid there only did like 8 or 9 acting roles. He did some Hanna-Barbera stuff, or actually, Sid and Marty Krofft, actually. I think he was in Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. He has actually like 260 listings on IMDb, but he's into audio now. He does some sound mixing and stuff for films. So he doesn't act anymore, but he's definitely still active in Hollywood. So... the movie is it's probably rated G, I'm not sure. It's very family-oriented. Our guy Joey here likes to go to Marineland. He sneaks in, he gets a job. He ends up staying there all summer long, and he befriends the dolphins and the whales and everything else. And there's a little intrigue at the end, of course, where he goes out in the boat and he has to get rescued by the dolphins because mean old Aunt Meg came back to give him his jacket, and he thought she was going to take him away from Marineland, which he was not standing for. So anyway, I actually have a little story about A Whale of a Tale. If anybody has one out there, I'd be surprised, but I got one. So in the early 90s, 1992, 93, that area, I was looking to retape every movie that I had onto SP speed tape. One movie, one tape, great quality. Had to get Whale of a Tale. Couldn't find it anywhere. I ended up tracking it down at a Blockbuster in Green Bay, Wisconsin, which is about 50 miles from where I lived at the time. And it was sitting in a clamshell box on the shelf, very dusty. This thing did not rent. And I wanted it. I already worked at a video store at the time, so I knew it wasn't available to buy. Otherwise, I would have purchased it. It had been out of print for years. So I went to the counter and said, hey, by any chance, are you willing to sell this movie? And they put a hard sense, oh, no, we don't sell our movies, blah, blah, blah. Of course, they do sell their movies, or did. But there was only movies that they would buy 100 copies of while you were sleeping, and they'd sell off all but a few of them. But A Whale of a Tale was the only one they had, and they weren't going to sell that one. I guess they needed their $2 every 4 years to justify keeping it, right? So, but anyway, they said, well, we can try to order it for you. And I'm like, no, you can't because it's out of print. Well, we can try. I'm like, okay, fine, try. So they took my name and number and said they would try. And I knew they couldn't get it. So anyway, I shit you not. 5 years later, they called me out of the blue and said, your order came in. I'm like, what are you talking about? Who is this? And they said, no, your order for A Whale of a Tale came in. I'm like, I'm not really interested any longer. I think I tracked down a VHS by that time as well, or a copy of it, whatever. But anyway, I wasn't interested. Besides, the one I wanted was the big old clamshell box. What happened was the movie Free Willy came out, I think in like 1996 or so. And to jump on the bandwagon there, whoever owned A Whale of a Tale decided to re-release the film with some new box art that makes it look like the Free Willy poster. So there you go. So I don't know what they did with the extra copy of Whale of a Tale, but whatever. So anyway, this movie's not available on DVD yet. Maybe someday it will be. This is a DVD-R. I do have the pre-recorded VHS of it, like I said, and I got some homemade box art for it. So again, it's actually a pretty decent film. So check it out. Let me know what you think about it. It's very cheesy, obviously, early 70s, and I love William Shatner's pants. Cheesy music too, but it's kind of fun. Marty Allen, incidentally, died earlier this year, about 4 months ago, at age 95. So check it out. It's A Whale of a Tale. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think about it. It's a decent movie. Watch it. Bye.